pretty awesome. So let me ask you this: as far as John Jones fighting Cyril Gane, what do you think about that fight?
Well, what I think is, I think John Jones is basically going to have his way with him, like I'm thinking, because John Jones has been an individual that cares about winning, will do whatever he can to win, meaning that he'll train properly, like he's done with this one here. It took him how many years? How many years? When's the last time he fought?
3 years ago.
Okay, so he's been training. He's just been putting on the weight, getting accustomed to being a super heavyweight, not a super heavyweight, just a heavyweight. So he packed on 20 pounds of probably pure muscle in those amount of time, and he was a hell of a wrestler then. And for what I was told, he was handling the heavyweights back then at light heavyweight. Because he was probably walk around 225, 230, okay, and handling heavyweights then in sparring. So now he's probably what, 245, 255. So now you got a bigger guy that's got an IQ, like probably the highest IQ, fight IQ of just about any heavyweight ever. The guy knows how to fight. He knows how to dissect you. He knows how to work on strategies. He implements strategies. He's always in great shape. His will to win is like second to none. He's like as good as they come for winning. He refuses to give up. And that's why he is one of the greatest, And granted, for me, I can't ever put him as the greatest, only because when you've been caught, and he's been caught. But his ability and his accomplishments, if you just base it on accomplishments, he is definitely one of the greatest, if not the greatest, on accomplishments, but I'm talking about the overall everything. He's a
You're
great
just talking
player.
about the honor system of
Honor system. Yeah.
getting caught by USADA or whatever.
Yeah,
but here's the truth. We could all take a whole bunch of different supplements from the illegal part of the cabinet, and it's not going to make us world champion. I'm sorry. It doesn't.
No, it's not.
Work. All the bodybuilders would go in there and mop the floor with all the MMA fighters, but that's
they're not going to make that. Didn't make him a world champion. What made him a world champion is his God-given ability, and his work ethic. That other did not make him a world champion. You're not going to be a world champion because you're on the stuff. But the fact that he got caught just kind of, to me, makes him ineligible to be put on the greatest because of that one reason. That's the only reason. Otherwise than that, you can't deny how great he is and how many title defenses he's had. You can't deny it. You can't deny the greatness, and it's there.
Do you think, what do you think, Cyril Gane, or had he fought Ngannou, which one of them poses more of a threat for John Jones, stylistically speaking?
I think in Ngannou, because of the superpower. He's got that speed and the one punch crunch, and that's a very big danger, And you saw with Ngannou, he couldn't handle Cyril Gane's stand up as well, because Cyril Gane is like a really good kickboxer. He knows how to use his knees, his kicks, his distance extremely well. So what did Ngannou do? Take him down, and that's where he won the fight, because he took him down. Well, Ngannou took him down. What do you think John Jones is going to do? John Jones is one of the, he's a champion wrestler, and the JUCO, I think Division 1 or 2, right? A 3 or 2, right?
I
think so, right? He was a champ. So, and that's probably because of his grades. Had John Jones been Division 1, I guarantee you he would have been Division 1 champion. So we're dealing with a guy that can wrestle, and he knows how to wrestle and knows how to use it properly. So I personally don't think John Jones is going to try to go out there and show people what a great stand-up guy he is, because we already know he's a great stand-up guy, but he's going to go and show people what a smart fighter he is. And he's going to go out there and play the game. And before you know it, Gane's going to be on the ground and he's going to smash him. I just don't see Gane's ground improving between this fight and the Ngannou fight to be able to deal with the John Jones on the ground. I just don't. I don't see it. I mean,
because Ngannou did answer him by taking him to the ground. And who's better at taking him to the ground? John Jones is better at taking him to the ground than Ngannou.
By far.
There you go.
The best at taking you down, period. So guess what? And I know Jones can stand with him if that's what he chooses to do, but why? When he can't deal with your ground, why stand with somebody that can deal with your stand-up? Hey, Gane can deal with his stand-up. He can deal with Jones' stand-up, no problem. He's fine there. So that'll be a fight in the stand-up department. But on the ground, I don't see that as being the equal. On the stand-up, it could go whatever, But on the ground, I favor Jones, not slightly, major advantage. So why would Jones not take a major advantage, and give the crowd a good fight? He didn't train for 3 years to prepare for heavyweight to go out there and take a loss. He trained because he's going to show people how smart he is, and he's going to go out there and do what he needs to do. He's going to take the guy down.